Welcome to Loch Port, which is located in the Scottish village of Cairnryan. Today we are taking a trip from Cairnryan over to the city of Belfast in Northern Ireland. The 923 CityLink bus will pick you up and drop you off outside the ferry terminal. Once you are checked in and been through security, you are sent into this departure lounge. You wait in this lounge until it is time to board the ferry. Boarding is through this long and narrow gangway. Taking us over to Belfast today is one of Stena Line's Superfast Ferries, MS Stena Superfast VII. The interior of the ferry looks very classy and stylish. The bar area offers lots of different seating options. The Taste restaurant serves breakfast, lunch and dinner options. This is your best place to go if you're wanting a hot meal on board. On the upper deck you'll find the Barista coffee house, which serves fresh bean coffee. This lounge is usually much quieter than other areas of the ferry. Ferries from Scotland to Northern Ireland used to depart from the nearby Stranraer harbour. However, in 2011, Stena Line relocated its services to the new facility at Cairnryan. This is located a few miles north of Stranraer. The main reason for the move was to cut costs and to shorten journey times. Stena Superfast VII was built in Germany in 2001 for the Greece-based company called Superfast Ferries. In 2006, Superfast Ferries sold the ship and their Baltic Sea operations to Tallink. In 2011, Stena Line announced they would be chartering the Superfast VII and sister ship Superfast VIII. In 2017, Stena Line decided to purchase both ships for the combined price of €133 million. The outdoor deck space on deck 10 is a great place to be able to see the ship's funnel. Leaving Cairnryan, you get a great view of the coastline and the surrounding hills. As this was a morning sailing, I decided to try a bowl of porridge from the Onboard restaurant. The porridge was nice, but I wouldn't say it was worth the £5.50 I paid for it. The bar is the best area to sit if you want to look out over the front of the ship. As this was an early morning sailing in March, it was quite quiet on board. The last time I sailed on this route, I got a lovely morning sunrise. Unfortunately, there was no sun in the sky today, and it was looking very grey and dull outside. The bar was looking very quiet here, but I imagine it is much busier on the afternoon and evening sailings. One of the positives about Stena's Superfast ferries is that there is plenty of outdoor deck space. A lot of newer ships don't always have a lot of outdoor deck space. You can just see the coastline between Whitehead and Carrickfergus in the distance. We follow this coastline from here all the way to Belfast. Journey time from Cairnryan to Belfast is 2 hours and 15 minutes. Stena Line also offers sailings between Belfast and Liverpool. However, this route is much longer and takes around 8 hours to complete. The car deck on this crossing was looking rather empty, but that's probably to do with the price. Car fares for this route start from around £150 per way, and that includes the driver in the price, which is quite expensive compared to the price of foot passenger fares on this route. Foot passenger fares start from around £40 per way. However, you can get cheap day return tickets for this route, which is what I did. I paid just £15.26 for the return trip to Belfast and back as a foot passenger. I paid £3.50 for a white coffee in the Barista coffee house. Not the cheapest, but I guess you will pay more because you're on a ferry. You can get free refills from the coffee machine in the restaurant, but that isn't fresh bean coffee. On the left hand side in the distance, you can just make out the coastline along to Bangor. Arriving into Belfast, you get great views of Belfast Harbour. This is where the famous Titanic ship was built by the shipbuilding company Harland and Wolff. Belfast Harbour is a major maritime hub which handles 67% of Northern Ireland's seaborne trade. The Cairnryan to Belfast route is very busy with freight as it connects Scotland with Northern Ireland. As you can see, all the trailers and containers here being stored and possibly waiting to get loaded onto ferries. The glass walkways at both ports give you great views of the ship. The number 96 bus will take you from the Stena ferry terminal into Belfast city centre. The bus is usually bright pink, so you can't really miss it. As I was one of the first people on the bus, I managed to get a seat at the front.
Oh, Stephen, there's good chicken. You can buy me a Mother's Day present out of there.
Donegal Place is one of the main streets for shopping in Belfast. It is also the last stop for the number 96 bus route, so you will have to get off here. It is only a 2-3 minute walk from the impressive Belfast City Hall. Belfast City Hall is a civic building of Belfast City Council. It is a Grade A listed building which opened in 1906. What other Stena Line sailings should I try? Should I try their Belfast to Liverpool route? Should I make a video about Belfast or Stranraer? Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my travel adventures. It is totally free to do so. If you would like to support my channel, you can find a link to my donation page down below in the video description.